Bam.
And yeah. We back.
We are back.
Y'all thought it was safe. It ain't never safe.
It ain't safe no more.
We back up in here.
We back.
Back up in here,
We
man.
is back in the building. We appreciate y'all, still checking us out during this whole Corona thing, but we are back. Things have gotten a little bit better. So, we felt comfortable with doing our live together shows instead of just going live on Instagram.
And just Facebook, you had to fuck up.
There you go.
They always do that.
Facebook, let me mess with them real quick. Turn it off. Turn it off. And Facebook, man, something wrong with y'all because it ain't us. It's all Facebook because my internet is good.
Yeah.
I work from home, so it's got to be.
That's right.
So we are back, Trying Hip Hop Podcast. We're going to be doing episode 115.
115.
We're going to call this 115 because the ones that we did live on Instagram, we're not going to really count them because we didn't get to really save those episodes. But, for those of y'all who caught them, you're lucky. If you didn't, you're SOL. So, this is your boy Kurt, a.k.a. Uncle Kurt, and this is
Howie.
So, how's your week been so far, man?
Man, it ain't been too bad, man. I mean, just working and stuff. I'm at the warehouse trying to get, a little organization and stuff going on. That, man, things been pretty good, man. I'm trying to do some, other studies and stuff, what I'm saying? Just trying to build up on me, man. Like,
I hear you,
what I'm
man.
saying? Like, this is the time to do it.
It is, man. You're right. A lot of people ain't taking advantage of this time, man. They're so eager to, I want to go back outside and I want to go back to my normal life. Man, listen. I mean, it's been, 2 months? And y'all can't handle 2 months?
Y'all can't handle it, man.
2 months? But anyway, man, I'm glad I'm a little more introverted, so I don't really care about that outside and I got to go to the club and I got to go do this and socialize. I'm good.
I mean, I like socializing, but
yeah, I mean, we all do.
I mean, I'm at a point where, now, as older I am, it's less people around, the better sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we all love socializing. I'm just saying that for me, it wasn't that big of a hit because, I'm a little more introverted anyway, so. But, again, this is episode 115. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. I don't know what the hell's going on with Facebook, but they playing games. So we ain't gonna worry about Facebook. They on timeout right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we got a lot to talk about, man. I want to go ahead and give some condolences to all the people that we lost. Of course, y'all know we lost quite a few people over the last few days, and it's really a hard time, you know what I mean? So, first I want to say a rest in peace to comedic actor and legend Jerry Stiller, father of Ben Stiller. He is a legend in the comedy world and the acting world. I mean, dude will have you cracking up, man. He's done a lot of movies, but he was most famous when he started on Seinfeld. He really got to know him then, and then he went on King of Queens as the father-in-law on there, and that was my favorite show. I watched King of Queens just because of him, man.
Yo, when he came up there, he went to the store, and he's like, when I want a yam, I want a yam! And my man came back with the same yam, he was like, oh, that's better.
There was an episode on just yesterday where he was like, it was his favorite little restaurant, and they had like a wall of employee of the month and customer of the month. He was like, yeah, I've been coming here for months and you should make me customer of the month. And the lady was like, no, I'm not doing that. And
and then the fuck that is.
He basically did a background check on this lady who worked there and found out what her deal was and threatened her and was like, yo, I'm gonna tell everybody about your past and how you did this and did that if you don't make me customer of the month. So at the end, she had to make him customer of the month.
Dang, yo.
I was like, yo, he was foolish, man.
Stupid.
And that show was so, I mean, he took that show over the top, you know what I mean? Because I mean, the people who were on it, like the husband and wife, Doug and Kevin
James. I forgot the lady.
Leah
She's funny. I like her though. She is pretty funny.
She's very hilarious, but it wouldn't have been what it was without Jerry.
Oh God, no.
So he's also done a lot of movies. I think he did. He was in Hairspray. And a few other ones, yeah. He's been in a few movies.
What was actually Ben Stiller, he was like the model. He was in that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Zoolander.
Yeah, Zoolander. Yeah. I was trying to remember the name. I forgot about that.
God.
And what's funny is on King of Queens, the lady who played, you remember Spence, the one who played his mother.
Yeah.
That's his wife in real life.
Wow.
Yeah, that was his wife. I think she had already passed on, I think she passed before he did. But yeah, she was his wife in real life. So yeah. But we also lost Roy Horn from the group Siegfried and Roy. They had the act. I think they had a pretty long-standing residency in Vegas, and I mean, them dudes, they were pretty entertaining. And they did a job that most people wouldn't do. You know what I mean? Taming them tigers, man. I couldn't do it. I
know damn sure I ain't doing it. I'm telling you right now.
Right. So he passed away. We also lost the musical legend Little Richard. Man, that was deep, man, because he lived a decent age, but it's like you just never think about people like him passing away and what he did for music. I mean, he was the originator. You know what I mean? He was one of the originators of rock and roll.
Definitely.
Between him and people like Chuck Berry, rock and roll. Yeah, that's where rock and roll came from. Y'all can call people like Elvis the king, but trust me.
Well, if Elvis is the king, Little Richard, Louis Jordan, and Chuck Berry, they the gods of rock and roll. We gonna play like that.
Exactly. There you go. There you go. Man, and did you see that post that I put on the Facebook group? That hip hop song that had the Little Richard sample.
Oh yeah. The blah 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 blah.
Yeah, man, because he was inspiring everybody, man. A lot of people sampled his stuff, man. So that, and they put that to a hard beat too. It was Funk Dubious featuring Cypress Hill.
Yeah, that's Muggs and them crates, man. Muggs know how to do that shit.
Yeah, man. So that was always one of my favorite songs, man, because you wouldn't think as a hip hop producer. I know for me, if I was one, I wouldn't think to use a Little Richard sample. I'd be like, I don't know, people might not like it, but they managed to make that joint work, man, and it was hitting hard too, man. So I think they even had some of his woo in the background. You know what I mean? So that was dope. And then also we lost Betty Wright, R&B legend. Man, what she did for music is even almost on that same level, because her hitting those high pitched notes that she can hit, I think she could crack some glass, man, because she was hitting them falsettos, and it was like, man, how do you do that without hurting your throat?
My joint was the cleanup woman.
Yeah, the cleanup woman.
Yeah,
clean up woman.
Yeah, that's my jam right there.
That's the joint right there. That's what I mostly remember from her. I know a lot of songs, but that was it. And then last but not least, my man Andre Harrell.
Yeah.
Since we got to talk about hip hop, I mean, what he did for hip hop is so major. A lot of young cats may not even know him, but that's why we always say do your homework when it comes to hip hop. Learn about these people who came before you and opened doors and opened doors. I mean, if it wasn't for Andre Harrell, we would not have Puffy, P. Diddy, you know what I mean? Wouldn't have Mary J. or Bobby Brown.
So, I mean, with Puffy, that means Biggie as well.
Biggie, yeah.
I bring trouble like you spit on my mama. Cannibal Lester like that nigga. Sorry.
I'm telling you, man. So Andre Harrell, and what was dope about him, and I think this is what helps a lot of people, he started out as a hip hop artist. He was in a group called Jekyll and Hyde back in the 80s, and they had a few good notable songs. One of my favorites was a song called AM PM, and in the song, me and my brother used to run this song like all day. They had a little segment called the Shark Rap. And he was like, yeah, you remember when we used to hang out downtown on Huntington Street? He used to kick that shark rap. And he was like, bust that shark rap on him. And then he'd go rapping about a shark like he was swimming in the water. He was like, yeah, I was swimming in the water of the ocean. And all of a sudden, I dropped my potion. So I held my breath and dropped my head, because in 13 minutes, I'll be dead. And he would start rapping about how he was underwater and coming with these sharks and having conversations with them. And man, that was the joint. I mean, I don't know why. That just, me and my brother used to love hearing that over and over again. So I did a tribute for him on our YouTube page, so y'all go check that out.
Yep.
And I did a segment about that shark rap, and I kind of made it a mashup with the cartoon Shark Tales. So, you know, I kind of incorporated that. You know, I kind of got influenced by, you know, Milo the Cat and my man from the Mutant Edit Show.
Yeah,
so yeah, man. So yeah, they definitely influenced me. What up? We got somebody on Instagram.
My man Trey!
Yeah, man.
My man Trey over there in the house!
We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you checking us out. So yeah, but yeah, that was one of my favorites. The video is also on our Twitter page as well. The dedication to Andre Harrell. So but yeah, I mean, he did so much. I mean, they and what's funny is they were actually just doing a documentary on him that they were working on before he passed.
Dang.
So I don't know if it's completed or not, but they were working on it, and hopefully it's finished enough to where we can still get it, because it's supposed to come out this summer actually. So I don't know if it's gonna be big screen or not. You know what I mean? Is that R2G2 in the building?
In the building?
What up, man? What up, Reggie Red? So if they do this Andre Harrell documentary or movie or biopic, whatever it is, I'm gonna watch it, man. Because I mean, he made a big influence on me, and I was happy that when he stopped rapping, that he was still doing work. Like, you know, he became the CEO of Uptown Records, and he helped Puffy get going. And you know, Puffy was, I think, Puffy had he needed a partner, so Andre Harrell and him just kind of went together, and that's how we got Bad Boy and all of that, man. So
Bad Boy,
man. And we all know Bad Boy is a huge legacy in hip hop.
I'll tell you that we won't stop.
Man,
I'll tell you
and he didn't stop. He's still doing his thing. You know what I mean?
Around the world. Pardon Puffy.
Man. So yeah. So Andre Harrell, man, rest in peace. You will be missed. You have my deepest condolences, and all the people that we talked about that we missed, man. Anything you want to add about that?
Nah, man, I think you said everything,
I mean,
man.
I get rambling sometimes, but you know.
You good. And actually, let's go ahead and add to the list. Let's go ahead and add, not that they're celebrities, but they're people.
Absolutely.
Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah, Ahmaud Arbery.
Breonna
Taylor, and Sean Reed.
Yeah, Sean Reed, yeah.
So for all those who passed, let's go ahead and have a moment of silence.
All right. Alrighty. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yep.
It's really important that we pay our respects to those who passed, because you know, they help us, you know, in our lives in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? People like Andre Harrell had a big impact on me. Betty Wright, Little Richard, I mean, all of them, man. Jerry Stiller, I mean, Jerry Stiller, man, his comedy would never get old.
Nah.
Dude was just so funny, man. I mean, he single-handed. They could have made a spinoff of King of Queens just with him.
Oh, yeah.
And it would have been hilarious.
Easily.
You know, so Ben Stiller is lucky to have somebody like that as a father. But yeah, and so they all impact us. In Ahmaud Arbery now, a lot of people are standing up and trying to, you know, make changes in their lives and start to really speak up and talk out about these injustices that we're receiving. And Breonna Taylor, all of these things are making us wake up. You know what I mean? So we need that. You know what I mean? We definitely need that, because I'm sick of it, man. It's like getting punched in your stomach every time, and I'm sick of getting punched like that. I'm sick of seeing this shit where we got to look at our people just being killed. Now, and of course, we know every now and then we know white people get killed by the police and all of that too. But the magnitude, the numbers, and the reasons are definitely different when it comes to us.
Oh,
it's always some shit that they can get away with. You know what I mean? That's unjust. You know what I mean?
so could we call out the two dickheads who had that negative comment and shit on our Lost in Thought segment?
Yeah, man.
First
definitely.
of all, I don't know y'all a bunch of trolls because evidently y'all did not see the damn video talking about I'm a fucking wannabe victim or some shit.
Yeah.
First of all, I was saying that everybody need to pay attention to this.
Yeah, man.
I said that the media outlets, they don't care about y'all. This is about classism. They use racism as the tool, but it's always been classism. It's always been like, look, we up here, the media and the elites, we up here. Well, actually, they even don't like them, them dudes that work for them.
Right.
The elite, the media work for the elites to keep their shit established and keep us down here. They got the boot on all of us. I mean, yeah, they get certain groups, more privileges than others, but you know what I'm saying? And they keep, black, they gotta make sure we at the fucking bottom. But they always got like some, you know what I'm saying? Like they always got some hierarchy and they want it to work. And, that's something that I'm going to take from a moral technique when I was watching him. He said, white people thinking that, you got all these perks and stuff. He's like, congratulations, you're still a second class citizen because the way they got these hierarchies and stuff up is that, the elites, the people, the white men that you don't see,
right?
They control this whole shit.
Yeah,
so, you
man.
know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That's what it really boils down to. I mean, people like Trump, I mean, he's more of a classist than a racist. He's got a little racism sprinkled in there because
that's the tool.
But yeah, he's mostly a classist, and he looks down on people based on that, and that it just always comes out in that way that racism winds up being the tool. But he's really a classist if you really think about it.
Yep.
So. But anyway, man, so yeah, man, we had obviously, like I said, like he said, some negative comments on one of our videos.
That encouraged me, man, because at least someone was paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really mad. That's like free advertisement. I'll keep saying your shit. Build a channel.
Yeah. Exactly. Bring all the people you want.
Bring all the people you
to
want.
Complain about how, I mean, and it's so stupid. I mean, what's so funny is these people who want to take up for the guys who killed Ahmaud Arbery, they're always trying to justify it by bringing up things about people like Ahmaud Arbery saying, oh, well, he went in the house a bunch of times.
Yeah, so, but under construction.
Yeah, obviously they had a reason. And he attacked them. And I mean, the man is dead. You can't not one time do people like that say, you know what, I'm sorry to hear that he died. It's more so, well, he did go in there, and well, he did this, and he did that.
Yeah, but does that merit? But I mean, I would like to see them, get fucking murdered. Like, well, let me rephrase that. Yeah. I would like to, see if that would happen to them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like their sons or something, and they have like the same response.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have the same response, man. Don't give me that bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing of it is, it's like the house was under construction. And even if he did go in, broke some stuff or anything, that don't merit the right for you to be like judge, jury, and executioner at the same damn time. Like, no, like let him, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, so I can't with people like that. It's like, what's funny is, man, I normally, I'm one of those people, I'll debate you all day because I'm with the shits. If you want to bring a debate on some shit that I know about, let's get with it. Let's fucking do it. But when they start getting ignorant, because I went back and forth with these people a little bit on this segment that we talking about, and after they just kept going with the ignorance, I said I'm leaving it alone because I'm not going to entertain you trolls to give you the attention that you need, because he started quoting shit that I was saying incorrectly. Because I said in my comment, I said, well, the homeowner knew that people were going in there because he had a camera set up that as soon as you walk on the property, he could see you and he would get alerted. So I was like, he had a camera, so he knew people were there, and it wasn't that big of a deal to him. So he let it go. And the guy comes back with a comment talking about so you're saying that the homeowner let them go in there, like he invited them, and and I'm like, what the fuck? Are you talking about? That's why I was like, you know what? I'm done because you're just
because they reaching, they pretty much reaching for that point.
Yeah, Yeah, so that's what I got. I got to leave it alone because you can't argue with ignorance. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What Jay-Z said, a wise man said, don't argue with fools.
Yep.
I'm open for a debate with somebody who got something up here. You know what I mean? You got something up here, I'll debate you all day. Because we can agree to disagree at the end of the day. But that's about it. So, let me give some birthday shout outs before we go on a tangent too much.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Nah, you good. So, back on May 10th, we had a couple. We had my man Young MC.
All right.
And my man Craig Mack.
All right.
Yeah. And rest
you
in peace.
Want it. You got it.
That's still a classic.
You want it, baby. Just bust the move.
That's still a classic right there. When that beat drop, you know. Okay, you got to get some dancing going.
Beats, holla at me.
But and then my man Craig Mack, rest in peace. He had some iconic songs in the game, Flavor in Your Ear. You know what I mean? So definitely sad that he's not with us anymore. On the 11th, we had a birthday from my man Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
Whether you agree with him not, that man drops some knowledge.
He does, man.
He drops some knowledge. I gotta give that up.
Yeah, I mean, some of his ideology I don't really follow, but when he dropped knowledge when it comes to just black people in general, he be dropping some science, man. Y'all need to check that man out. And then also on the same day we had Ace Hood.
All right.
I don't know what he doing these days, but happy birthday to him. And then on the 12th, we might have my man from the Midwest, LZ High.
All right.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday. All right, so now we got 3 today. We got my man, Pusha T. We got my man, the legend, OC. From Duck Down. And then my man from EPMD, Paris Smith.
All right.
Yes, sir.
That's for all of them, man.
All of them are dope, man. I mean, Pusha T, he's like doing good for this generation. OC and PMD, both of them, they had the 90s and the early 2000s. So, and EPMD still making music. That's what's dope. You know what I mean? So shout out to all of them, man. And I think, what did I say? I said duck down for OC. My bad. I meant digging in the crates.
Yeah, that's all
digging
good.
in the crates.
Well, I mean, they're a bunch of niggers. Same thing. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I don't want to get fucked up.
Tomorrow, on the 14th, we got another birthday, and rest in peace to my man Freaky Ty from Brooklyn.
Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys, yeah. Like the dopest little hype man for them, man. He had that voice that just kept you amped, you know what I mean? So I love that about him. I hated that he passed away in such an early age, man. Anyway, on the 15th, we got coming up my man, the original lyricist, Melly Mel.
Oh, Melly Mel. Don't come out to the edge. I try not to lose my head. That's like a joke on top. Don't make me walk.
A lot of y'all don't know him and KRS battle back in the day. They actually had an on-stage battle at a show, and so that's what kind of led up. I think KRS also had some bars for him on the Criminal Minded album, I think it was.
I thought it was
it Criminal Minded?
I thought it was.
Or was it
By Any Means?
Was it By Any Means?
Because it was on I Still Number One. He used that lyric. Yeah, he used that lyric.
Because he was talking about in 20 years we'll be the old school artist, and he was talking about Melly Mel. So yeah, whichever album you right, I think you're right though. But yeah, the song was I'm Still Number One. So that's a classic.
Number one.
Yeah, man. So and then two more. On the 16th, we got Special Ed and Love Bug Starsky.
Sir. I'm your idol, your highest title, numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I speak it so that you know. Yes, that's man.
And rest in peace, man, to Lovebug Starsky, because he's one that we lost too, man. That's a classic right there. Is that the beat or is that the song?
Yeah, that's the beat. Yeah, I can't, you can't do all that up in there. I thought I had a special ed. Got it made.
Yeah, see if you got that. I'd love to hear that one.
I don't think I got it. I thought I did though. I really thought I did. But anyway, we must go on though.
Man, I done got into that song now.
Yo, my bad.
You good though? That's just a classic, man. You know, hearing AZ and Nas and Fox, and I mean, they was killing it. Even Cormega, you know what I mean? So. And Cormega wasn't the best rapper, but you know he was still killing the game too. So, but all right, we're gonna get into some new music. So, we got my man Crooked Eye is coming up with some new music. He dropping an EP called Hard, and it stands for Housing Authority Rap District.
All right,
yeah. And then also my man Styles P got a new joint called Time. Man, it's dope. It's a single. I don't know if he's doing a whole album or EP or what, but the single's called Time, and it sounds pretty good.
I think he's doing, from what I heard, with the Hip Hop Forever site, I think he's coming out with an album May 23rd, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Now, don't quote me on that.
I'm ready for it, man.
Yeah,
he stays consistent. That's what I like about him, because we just had the 2019 album from him, the GOAT album, which stood for Ghost of All Time. And then my man Illa G, he just dropped the EP called Jesus and Better Drugs.
Yeah, I've been saying that promoted heavily.
Yeah, man.
So I might have to take that.
I actually did get a copy of that one. Because Illa G got some lyrics for that ass, man. So it was pretty good, man. He killed it with the lyrics. It's actually a song on there that I'm going to do a lyrical breakdown on in the near future. I don't know when, but in the near future, I'll be doing a lyrical breakdown. I already did one on him, but since he dropped this one, I couldn't help it because he got some bars in there. I was like, yo, he killing the game. So, and then the coup de grace, my man, we were just talking about him because of this beat. AZ got Do or Die 2 coming. Man.
About to get ignorant.
If y'all know anything about good 90s hip hop and just good street hip hop, Do or Die, the original, was that joint, man. That was his Illmatic, and he killed the game, man. And I'm glad that he's doing that to bring himself back into the game, because he was working on some music a few years ago, but I don't think he got to finish it, if I remember correctly. So I'm just glad that he's doing it, because a lot of people have been saying we want that Do or Die too. So that's coming. He's dropping a single from the album this Friday, I believe.
Okay.
And then the album's coming in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
So yeah, look out for that Do or Die. If you're a real hip hop head like us, you gotta have that in your collection. I don't need to hear a song and I know I'm buying it. I'm just buying it. That's it. All right, so let's get into some topics, man. Well, before I go to that, was there any new music that you knew about?
I think that's it, man. I think we covered everything. I mean, I can't think of anything right off the top of my head, but yeah, I think that's it.
All right, well, yeah, as far as topics, let's start off first by saying Happy Mother's Day, because we just passed Mother's Day over this weekend. To all the mothers out there, even the ones who are not biological mothers and who got adopted or foster kids, or just plain old taking care of somebody else's kid because they not good enough to do it.
Yeah,
happy Mother's Day to y'all, and we appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? And I'm real thankful. My mother died when I was still young. I was like 19. And she passed away, and I had just barely turned 19. I wasn't but like maybe a month into 19, and she had died, and it really hit me hard, man. It did, because your mother, man, that especially if they were a good mother to you, you know what I mean? So she loved the hell out of us, man. She wasn't rich or anything like that, but she made the best with what she could. You know what I mean? So, I still think about her every year. And a lot of times I don't really post a lot for Mother's Day because it gets a little sad when I think about her not being here. So, if y'all don't see me post too much about Mother's Day, that's why. Because I might be having a moment. But sometimes I try to make sure I post something. But yeah, anything you want to say about Mother's Day?
Man, just happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We kind of said that, on our, the Lost in Thought, the other stuff, but we just wanted to do that on the podcast, make it, full circle, and hey, we do appreciate y'all, taking care of, and making sure knuckleheads like us, particularly me, stay straight. So you know what I'm saying. So we appreciate y'all.
Yeah. So we still doing our thing. You know what I mean. And Father's Day is coming up. So
get that nigga a tie day. That's what the shit. Come on, mama get the birthday shit. You know what I'm saying, like the epic, the flowers and shit. Dad be like, get that nigga a tie.
Chris Rock had a joint from back in the day. He said, what do fathers get for Father's Day? The big piece of chicken.
Pretty much.
So about everybody else get this regular piece. About say that big piece for your father. It's Father's Day. Give him the big piece.
Give him the big piece.
That's all we get is the big piece of chicken.
Shit, I'll take that big piece.
Right.
I ain't no dad or nothing. At least by knowledge.
At least not that we know of. At least not that we know of.
But I'll take that big piece.
Right. But yeah, man. So we always want to pay respects to the mothers and women in general. So happy Mother's Day.
Yep.
So real quick, man, I want to give a shout out to the famous hip hop drummer and drummer for R&B artists such as Prince, Sheila E. She graduated in the class of 2020 from the Berklee School of Music. She got a degree this year from the Berklee School of Music, and I think that's awesome because she's older. I think she's hit 50 already.
Okay.
And for somebody like that to go back and still get a degree, that's amazing because most of us, by the time we turn 30, we like, oh, I'm done with this shit. I ain't doing nothing. Fuck school. You know what I mean? And I hate that, a lot of us think that way. Not all of us, of course, but a lot of us, you know what I mean? We just feel like all we got to do is make it to a certain level. I'm good. So we got to do better, man. She was willing to go back and do that. And she's not like a new artist or anything. She just wanted to get all the education that she could. And I'm glad that she did that.
I think the message from this, too, you could take is that, hey, man, it's never too late. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, when you're young and stuff, you do stupid stuff. Hell, even if this, my age, I still do stupid shit, but at the same time, like, it's never too late when it comes to things like that. Like, if you want to try to change yourself, you can do that. And, we, commend her for that, man.
Yeah,
like,
definitely,
that's really
man, definitely. Very proud of her. So shout out to you, Sheila E. And hopefully you might check this out one day.
Yep.
But real quick, man, I don't know if y'all can hear this beat in the background, but it's kind of reminding me, my man Howie did a lyrical breakdown this weekend of Tupac.
Yeah, I had to keep that shit from me. I had to keep it because I'm like, like who you doing it on? Nigga's a singer, nigga. I don't get it.
That was dope too, man. He did this song, Dear Mama, and Pac was a great lyricist, but this was more of a serious song. But he put his work in on this song because it hit home for everybody. And so if your lyrics hit home, that's what you're doing. You're doing your job. You know what I mean? So, and it was a really good breakdown. And he also did a Lost in Thought about Ahmaud Arbery. So y'all go check that out. I was gonna do one myself, but I decided not to because we didn't need two videos. He covered everything in there. So, But yeah, so you know what I mean? Definitely check those segments out. Lyrical breakdown, because we try to cover some of the dopest lyricists in the game, and the Lost in Thought, where we just want to give you something to think about. You know what I mean? One of those subjects that, we need y'all to think about that. So let's talk about the versus battle that's been going on IG. So we recently had Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, which I thought was really dope. And of course, before that, we had Teddy Riley and Babyface, but the Jill Scott and Erykah Badu was pretty good too.
Yeah, I from what I saw, because I didn't get the chance to see all of it, but for what I did hear and stuff, it was just really cool to see two queens just sitting back and just vibing. Like they just, they were just chilling, man.
Yeah.
They just chill. Like I would like to hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? Just chill.
Man, I would love to.
Yeah, just chill.
I would love to.
Yeah, they were just cool.
Now here's how I would rank them. I would love to hang out with Erykah Badu just to have a good friendship with her. Yeah. But I would marry Jill Scott. Jill Scott, I always had a crush on her.
Damn.
I'll marry her.
Damn.
Erykah Badu, she got that banging body, but Jill Scott has always been my heart crush. So, but Erykah Badu, I would love to just hang out with her, just because she's funny. She's, she keeps you entertained. You know what I mean? And she can drop that wisdom on you.
Yeah, she's really got a lot of knowledge. That's one thing I can't say.
Yeah, they both do. They both do.
Yeah. And
so, but yeah, they did some of my favorite songs, man. And I mean, they got songs. I mean, like with Jill with the Roots. I mean, that Who Is Jill Scott album, man. I still got a copy of that on CD. That's my album right there.
And they both really, when you think about it, I think they were both evenly matched. If you had to give it to somebody, who would you give it to?
It's hard to say, man. I couldn't pick.
Yeah, because
they're too even for me, man.
Yeah.
Because they both are neo soul. They're different. They're the same, but they're different. They're both neo soul, but they approach it from different angles. And so it's so dope to me, man. I mean, when Erykah Badu came out with that On and On, I mean, the very second I heard that on the radio, man, back in the day, that was the 90s, man. I was like, yo, I don't know who this is, but she is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And you could tell she had that wisdom in the song, you know what I mean? She was dropping that wisdom on you. And Jill Scott got the same thing, you know what I mean? So, shout out to both of them, man. I would never... And I don't really think we need to put one over the other, you know what I mean? Because they're two queens and they're both... dope as fuck. That's all we need to know. And they were both talking about in the video how society has tried to put them against each other, cause friction, and they never allowed themselves to do that. They've actually performed on stage before together with the Roots, I believe. So,
but they never really collabed.
Yeah, they didn't have no collab, but they've done a few live things together.
I definitely would like to see them do some collab.
So
I think they did mention that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
so that would be dope. Even right now, I'd hear if they said they were putting a collab out, I'd be the first one to buy it.
Mm-hmm.